My role at QBE is a talent acquisition associate, so I work in recruitment in our people team and we recruit for roles in our group function, so anyone with a global lens to the company. QBE and Sydney Swans are both very understanding of commitments in both areas of my life. So QBE is great, they have a very flexible working policy, so some days I might be working at home, other days I'll be working in the office. And they're also very understanding of the commitment that I have with the Sydney Swans. So some days I might leave earlier than what I would normally do just so I can make it to training on time. And vice versa, the Sydney Swans also know that a lot of us have working commitments, so working our training schedule around the times that we work as well. What's great about the team is the people and the culture that they have all created. Everyone's very approachable, everyone's very friendly and everyone wants to help you as well. And everyone is all about career progression and what they can do to support you in your career goals.
So at QBE, we're driven by our purpose of enabling a more resilient future. And this means we're focusing on maintaining a sustainable and resilient workforce, of being a great employer and of making positive contributions to our local communities, such as our partnership with the Swans. So QBE has been a long-time supporter of our men's AFL Swans team, and we understand the importance of our women's team. We're advocates for women in the workplace and in sport, and supporting people like Montana is so important for our future. Montana embodies resilience both on and off the field. She's a huge support for her teammates and her peers at QBE. She helps build strength in those around her, and she's a role model for all young women starting out in their career.
Relocating to Sydney was definitely a challenge, required a lot of resilience. I think I found out, and I had maybe a couple of weeks to come down to Sydney and to start a new life up here. But not only that, but also to learn a new sport that I wasn't quite familiar with. I'd only just started out on it. So there was a lot that was very different, and also getting into a team environment where I'd been in an individual sport for so long of my life that that new environment was definitely challenging and required a lot of resilience as well on that part. And then there was also the injury that I faced last year, which took me out for pretty much the whole season. So that was very disappointing, but I think to be able to come back from that and have the support around me to come back from that has led me to the season that I've had this year, where I've debuted, I've kicked some goals, which is always a bonus, and then to just really build something special from there.